Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video, we'll be taking a look at the brand new Soulblight Gravelords that were revealed today on the Warhammer community site. We saw a great reveal today for the brand new miniatures and the battle tome for the Soulblight Gravelords, and this is for Age of Sigmar. But with the miniatures that we've seen here, we can certainly use these in other games like Warcry and things like that. So really excited for this release. And in this video, we'll take a look at all the models that we saw revealed today. We'll take a close look at each one and just talk about how we can use them in Warcry. But also, this is the sort of release and the sort of miniatures that may get me over to even start venturing into playing Age of Sigmar. So let's first take a look at the video that revealed all the miniatures, and then we'll look at each one in turn. And so here we go, here's the video, and straight away we see this awesome miniature, the Vampire Lord, and we've seen her already, and we've also seen some Death Rattle skeletons for Curse City, but now we're getting an army of them. We're getting Dead Walker zombies, again expanding on what we saw with Curse City, and some fellbats, and also Kreezer, the Rat Prince. We've seen him, and now we can see he's going to be available to play with Age of Sigmar. We've also seen the White King on the Skeletal Steed, so he's really going to add to it, and loads of skeletons. This is great, but the Blood Knights look really cool. These mounted vampires on the horses there, looking awesome. So I really love these. And here's a little close-up of the fellbats and Kreezer and some of the other miniatures. What a great release, and I can't wait to start thinking about how we can use these in Warcry, put together a warband, but I'll definitely be picking these miniatures up regardless, and I think this could be my first kind of venture into Age of Sigmar possibly. But there we go, that's the introductory video. So now let's take a look at all the miniatures close up, one at a time, and have a chat about them. And here's the first one, the Vampire Lord, and this is a great miniature. I mean, we've seen it before, but now we know exactly how it's going to fit in with gameplay and which game system it's coming with. And, you know, the hair looks a bit crazy, but I think it really works, and it's a really great looking miniature, very unique, and yeah, really love this one. Then we're on to Kreezer, and we've seen him already when we were speculating whether he would be one of the kind of anti-heroes in Curse City, and he still could be, but it looks like he's going to feature in this as they expand that kind of narrative of Curse City into the Age of Sigmar game. And there he is with his kind of rats all over him and the tails. Brilliant miniature. Then we've got these guys, the Knights, and these look really great. Really love these, the Blood Knights. And we get 5, it looks like, in a pack. So they're going to be awesome. And a little close-up. The banner's fantastic. I imagine this is going to have to be painted freehand, though. But it looks really cool. And here's a close-up of all these Blood Knights now. So we'll take a look. Here's the one with the banner. This looks great. The vampires are so cool. And this one with the mask kind of covering the face, the extra armour, and the winged helmet is brilliant. Yeah, really love this. So great looking miniatures. And then we got the Death Rattle skeletons. So again, we saw some of these with Curse City. And so it's going to be great to be able to combine those miniatures if you want to make a big army of skeletons. But closer up, we can have a good look at them. Here's the banner carrier and this guy with a kind of mace and a shield. So really nice. And this is great to see expanding on Legions of Nagash. So rather than tagging them into Legions of Nagash, we've almost got a whole new faction now with the Soulblight Gravelords. So this is really cool. But these are awesome. Really great miniatures to have. I really can't wait for this set to come out. We're also getting some zombies. And again, in Curse City, we got loads of zombies, those weird ones with the graves on their back. But now we're getting some extra ones. And so this is a great update to the existing zombie set that you can pick up for Legions of Nagash. And here we go up close now, we can see those. And these are going to be great to pick up to have an army of skeletons. And it's brilliant to see this expanding on the Legions of Nagash now. And so we've got our very own new faction of the Soulblight Gravelords. And this is going to be great. Really great to get these for Warcry too. They're going to be awesome. Combining them with what we're going to get in the Curse City. That's going to be great fun. And we also saw these zombies. So we've got some new zombies, as well as the ones that were released with Curse City. You know, the ones with the weird grave stones on their back. And now we're getting a ton more. And this is a great update to the zombies that already exist that you can buy for Legions of Nagash. These are a really great update. This dude with the axe in his head looks brilliant. and the mad one behind him carrying the kind of dagger. That's awesome. And then we've got this one with this kind of big cleaver. So some really great detail on these miniatures. I love how the roots and the branches are growing through them. And here's one with a brain hanging out, and again with that grave on the back. And they look completely different sculpts to the ones we've already seen. I like this one with the shovel and the scythe. They're really great. So again, combining these with the Cursed City miniatures is just going to be awesome. And here's some even more. This one's got some shackles on. So these are brilliant, and I think running some zombies in Warcry is going to be awesome. But even just having a few boxes of these for Age of Sigmar is going to be great on the battlefield. And then we're moving on to the fellbats, and there's 3 here in a set. And I'm hoping these will be quite big. I'm not sure if they're maybe like compare with the Furies you get for Warcry, something like that. But they've certainly got to be big enough to kind of pick up another full-size miniature and carry them off in those big claws. So there's 2 out of the 3 that are in quite similar poses, and you see they've got their claws like back to front, so that's really mad. That looks really menacing, and the sculpts are great. The painting they've done here is fantastic, and these are going to be really fun to use. And we could use these, obviously for Age of Sigmar, but in Warcry these are going to be great to use as chaotic beasts or something like that. So really brilliant. And again, we're going to get some of these in the Cursed City set. So once that's released, and then we get these too, we're going to have a huge collection. We can make some amazing armies and warbands with. And now we'll have a little close-up. Yeah, this one's my favourite, with those kind of backwards claws, kind of swooping in to grab an enemy fighter. Looks really cool. And then you've got the other one chilling on a kind of tree or a little rock there, waiting to get stuck in. Real menacing faces. So these look brilliant. So we've got a real great selection there and a brilliant reveal. But what do you think? What are you looking forward to the most? For me, it's these Blood Knights. I think they look really great. And to have these kind of mounted fighters is going to be awesome. And on top of that, I really like the Vampire Lord. Having her as the leader with those crazy kind of bat hair. That's really cool. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the narrative builds and incorporates the miniatures from Cursed City as well, and how we can bring that into the game. But let me know what you think in the comments below. It'll be awesome to hear your thoughts and feedback, and hopefully you're as excited as me and can't wait to pick up Cursed City. But now we've got all these miniatures to look forward to as well. If you like these kind of videos and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page. It's a great place where we hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, help each other, share ideas, tips and tricks, and you can pick up content that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put the link for that in the description below, and it'd be awesome to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked the video and you're excited for these new miniatures that have been previewed, and I can't wait for the release date. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.